Hey guys, and welcome to the WildWestGamer. Here with me, the WildWestGamer, sat here in the gaming grotto on review number 4. That's right, I've spent the morning playing these games. I had to go shopping, played these games, I had to mow the lawn, played these games, getting a feel for them again, getting the idea of, what they're all about, rediscovering the magic. And the final game I played today, out of the treasure trove I got, was, well, you don't really need to be told, do you? Because you can see it on the screen, but Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. There we go. If I can hold it, a little bit straighter. The first of the prequel trilogy, and often considered one of the worst Star Wars films, if not one of the worst films ever made. I'm going to go that far because whilst I am someone who sits on the fence, I will in no way try and hide the fact that this is the weaker of the Star Wars films, the weakest. For all of its highs, it is marred by so many lows. Bad acting, bad characterization, borderline racism, and Jar Jar Binks, which straddles, that second to last reason, fairly strongly. Star Wars with Episode 1 for me was always the film that made me kind of go, when you're young, you're like, awesome, a Star Wars film, and I'm alive to see it. Because I remember seeing Star Wars, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, and just being blown away by how good they were. So, of course, when you're young and you hear that they're bringing out Star Wars films, and they're going to be, films brought out which you're going to be alive for, I was like, that's cool, because for my generation, we never had Star Wars. We've never really had anything on par with Star Wars. We had Lord of the Rings, but that came later. It's just nice. It was just nice for us at the time to be given that opportunity to have our own Star Wars films. Unfortunately, they just did not compare to the originals, and that's the thing. When you're setting up the story for 3 of the greatest films ever made, you can't do it anything less than fantastic and awesome, and they did, and that really hurt. But that aside, the fact that the film is less than brilliant, the game is actually really good. I really enjoy the game. It's hard not to look back on anything from that era, like the 90s, the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2. It's hard not to look back and go, they were all really good. History in this case is really kind. But some of the things that really pissed me off, I look back and go, no, really worked. For a start, I personally find something really endearing and nostalgic about the old blocky graphics. I really do. I just think that in an age where we can sort of, represent an actual human being in all of their, in all of their realism, we have, thousands and thousands, if not millions of polygons, and have them do things that are almost, borderline real. There's just something you go back and go, God, 15 years ago we were playing games like this. It's like you just take it for granted. But that aside, there's an element to this game which is just really, easy to love, and that is it is Star Wars, and just all of the things, the sound the blasters make, the lightsabers, the music, the intro, just everything like that. The game does feel like the film, and in that regard, I do see that as a plus, because what you're getting is an interactive version of Star Wars, and that's cool. I mean, there are a lot of Star Wars games. I mean, Jedi Power Battles came off for PlayStation 1, and that is a badass game. I'd recommend anyone check that out. But this was just as good. You've got the events of Phantom Menace translated to a game. There was quite a lot of epicness to it. I mean, the beginning level is, of course, the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn coming aboard the Trade Federation ship, and an attempt is made to assassinate them, and they have to fight their way through battle droids to escape to Naboo below. It's cool. It feels like it. It really does. You're there with Qui-Gon Jinn. You're both laying into battle droids, deflecting laser blasts back. It's awesome. It's fucking cool. There's nothing better than that. You're using your force powers. Knocking motherfuckers down with it. It's awesome. It's really good fun, and I would recommend it. If you sat around going, I'd like to play something old school. I'd like to play something old school that's Star Wars. Check this out, man. There are worse games to play. All of the environments, you play through, go through the Trade Federation ships to, the jungles and swamps of Naboo. You go to the capital of Naboo, to Coruscant, to Mos Espa, Tatooine, all those areas. It's really good fun. Really, really good fun. Gonna love it. Nice range of characters to play as: Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Captain Panaka, Padme Amidala. It's just really cool to play as all these characters. I don't believe there's a space flying mission. I cannot remember. But you do get to fight. You do get to drive some vehicles, and especially the droid battle tank, which is really cool. And yeah, apart from that, you've got John Williams' epic score, the Star Wars intro. You've got the scrolling text through space. It then cuts to that sort of opening shot of Phantom Menace of the ship flying in towards the Trade Federation ship, and it's just like, this is the film, and this is the game of the film, and it feels exactly like it. You are going to enjoy it. It's not the best game ever made. I've stated that much, but to be fair, like I said, the nostalgia and the fact that you're playing playing a Star Wars game kind of make up for that. You can kind of get over it. So guys, I would seriously recommend it. Check it out, see what you think. If you hate it, you hate it, but you know what? At least you can die saying you've played it. At least you can die saying you've played the worst video game of one of the worst films ever made. How about that? And if not, you're going to like it. Simple as that. So yeah, that's really it. That's sort of the last of today's reviews. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I've enjoyed going down this, walking down this road of memories with you. This memory lane, if you will. Yeah. Excuse me. I really enjoyed it. I'm just so glad I found this box. It's one of those things where I am to check that box, I could have just said blow it, can't be asked to do it, can't be asked to check out what's in there. And I would have missed out on all of these games. So, it's almost as if it was meant to be. So, yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please share the channel with your friends. Channel's going to keep on growing if we keep on supporting it. And thank you very much for those of you who do. It means a lot. I know it's never the case, but I do like to think that each one of those views I've got is a person watching. I know it's not. I know some of you watch more than one video. You can put up with me for more than one video, but for those of you who are watching it, thank you very much. Thank you so much indeed for keeping the channel alive, and it is really because of you. I try to say this in every video, and sometimes my videos are so long you guys probably never stay around to see that. But thanks very much. It really means a lot. So yeah, guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Please play video games. Please enjoy them. Hopefully, I can get myself off to the cinema to see Pacific Rim when it comes out and give you guys a review of that. Rotten Tomatoes has it currently at 83% fresh rating, which is very good, especially for those assholes out there going, oh, it's just giant robots fighting aliens, it's just Transformers fighting Power Rangers. To those people, go fuck yourselves and your mothers, okay? It's not, it's bullshit, it's not. It looks really good, it looks original, it looks fun, and it's a massive love letter to, the giant robot / kaiju films of, the good old days, the Japanese giant monster culture movies. So that's my 5 cents on that. So guys, thanks very much for watching, and yeah, take it easy, and hopefully you have a good, fun and productive day. And if you don't, I don't know, wait by the door flap till the postman puts his hand through to deliver your letters and bark like a dog, or wait and lick his hand and then open the door and let him know it was you. Bye bye.